we will move forward with the public comment. So the first speaker, Madam Clerk.
First speaker is R.L. Mitchell.
Okay. Hello, Council. I'm R.L. Mitchell.
Ms. Lewis cursing out Pastor Thompson at the library. As a board member of the library, that did come to me from security. It was stated, it was said not only by security, but it was said by several other people, and then it was also reported to by one of the medias that they heard it, and they were there and present. So just know that it was, and you do know I am on the library. Remember, you reported me and tried to get me removed from the library board, but that didn't happen either. So they told you that wasn't gonna happen because they know I'm a voice for the people. They know I speak up for the people and I defend the people at the library and here. And I'll continue to do that, especially with you. So, yep. I did, and they heard you. They heard you there. Not only was you heard on a hot mic the first time, but you was also heard, and it was reported by the security and the people that was at the library. You scared patrons away. Patrons said that they don't want to bring their children down there because they didn't feel they were safe because of what you did.
When Jedediah Brown disrupted the mayor's home, the police became a shield for a powerful politician. They arrested Brown. They jailed him. They condemned his actions. They protected the mayor. But when this same Brown and his mob chased me around these very chambers, threatening, slandering.
Excuse me. Please hold. That is your warning. No yelling out. Proceed, Mr. Ma'am, that's your second warning. Please remove yourself.
This is an outrage.
All right. Sorry about that, Mr. Matthews. So proceed. And hold on, please. Pause this time again. Give him 5 seconds. Police, she cannot obstruct the door. When you are removed from the meeting, you are removed from the meeting. So unless she's going to another department, she's removed from this council meeting. She should not be in the building. So please remove Ms. Muhammad from the door. Let's remove her from the door and consult with the public safety plan. Thank you.
Point of order. Point of order.
What is your point?
You are not the fire marshal, number one. Number two.
That's an invalid point of order.
There's no rule that states you cannot be in the building.
Ms. Byrne, that's invalid. So I'm bringing you to order. Proceed, Mr. Matthews.
Big Sleazy thrives on filth and fraud. An AC dumbass lies without shame.
Point of order. I'm bringing Doug Matthews to order for vulgarity.
Please hold. Please pause this time. Go ahead.
Point of order. I'm bringing Doug Matthews to order for vulgarity. Give him a warning.
Okay. All right. So please proceed, Mr. Matthews. So just to note that I guess as we hear tonight, we hear that no form of swearing is accepted. So going forward, when you hear individuals swearing, using F-bombs and stuff, make sure you bring them to order. So, Mr. Matthews, you can refrain from calling Mr. Dumas Mr. Dumbass, please. Thank you.
Marshal, you want to make this personal? You want to call me Burton. You want to call me everything but my name. My name is Sandy. But, Judy, you can tell your colleague, how many times do I speak out? You going to sit there silently? Because this isn't the first time you heard me speak. The only place I get kicked out of is here because they're disrespectful. And they don't believe in the freedom of speech until it's their people. Now you have a guy up here that's, I don't know, older aged, whatever, and he wants to come up here and say that he's a veteran, which me personally, my dad was a veteran, and I think he's a personal disgrace. But besides that, he can come up here and swear and everything else, and you guys don't say a word. But the lady that got upset because of her son's situation used the F-bomb, and you immediately escorted her out the door. So it's rules for thee, but not for me. Read your charter, roll the tape back, have a good night.
First of all, Liddell and Candace, as a queer, disabled individual in this community, I'm asking you to please stop using us as your scapegoats for every single thing you claim is now something you can't vote on, or is a problem, or is a conflict. You tried to claim you can't vote for people in third ward seats because they're, queer and homophobic. You literally go to the church of the most homophobic pastor in town. So everything you say in that seat, Liddell, is a lie about that. And Candace, your whole entire allyship is also false. I'm sick of it. And now you're going to use autistic people like me as a way to claim that my council people on this side of the room aren't voting on? No, that whole entire FIM thing was all a mess, and you know it. That was never even mentioned, and now you're going to try and tell that you care about autistic people. You don't. You've never cared about disabled people once in these chambers. You literally kick us out all the time. You don't care if people are up here saying these things, asking for help because they're disabled. You literally do not care. And I know neither of you are going to look at me because you're cowards. You will not make eye contact with anyone. And there are resolutions up there tonight for the police in the city of Flint to get more money. I am asking council to stop voting yes on these police officers getting any more funding until we get a whole restructure. Terrence Green needs to go. The things that we witness in these chambers with them taking us out of this room, it is our right to be here. You cannot keep weaponizing the police on us and claim that it's legal. It is not. And what you did to Jedediah last week, I can't believe you're even still trying to pull anything. Neely, I'm talking to you on the camera again. Knock it off. The game has been lost, and anything you do from here on out will be another lawsuit on the taxpayers' dime. And I keep telling everyone we need to go after the bonds of you on council, and it's starting to happen. And guess what? If we get your bonds, you will never hold another office again, because you will not be bonded again. So Liddell, Leon, who is conveniently not here again, Judy, and Candace, I'd start acting a little bit better, because we're coming. We're sick of it, and now we have people backing us up that are actually doing the right thing, and they're going to federal. Skip Genesee County. There is no one here helping us, and we're so sick of it. We're fed up, and there's a change coming. This summer is the summer of change, and I'm speaking on it. I am manifesting that. We are done. We are sick of you. You will be out of those chairs, and we will never have to see your faces and hear your voices on that dais ever again.
Hello. Man, I didn't even want to go after that. You know what? Thank y'all for that little Saturday Night Live skit you and Candace trying to pull. These people came before y'all before. You ain't give them no money. Give them that $300,000 like you give the Greater Holy Temple and your friends. Give them that $50,000 for your Bear Service Park over there, and $300,000 for your water lab over there. You see what I'm saying? Big mouths. You see what I'm saying? Can't wait till y'all get out of here. Everybody know the real you, and you too, Judy.
Shame on you. The last time I was at this lectern, I said shame on you then. Shame on you again. Taylor Sampson said it's gonna be, I don't remember exactly what she said, she was so powerful. She talked about the summer, and so I encourage all of you that aren't familiar to familiarize yourself with Red Summer, because we're gonna have a red summer here in Flint, Michigan. I wanna make sure I get everything I wanna say, because I don't intend to be before you again, but shame on you because, again, my friend, was it Mary? She's correct. You are totally out of order with the way you have been treating St. Mark Baptist Church. In your ward, a ward I grew up in, a ward my father represented, much better than you. Shame on you for claiming that you're a Flint Northern Viking when you act like nothing. You act like you ain't got no home training, no high school diploma, no college degree, and definitely not a PhD. I know you didn't get it from Howard. They gave it to you at Western, where my sister went and currently works. But shame on you. She's ashamed of you. Many Vikings are ashamed of you. Many of your friends talk to me and tell me they are ashamed of the way that you behave and represent our school and our community. You don't put anybody out the people's house. You can throw her out this meeting all you want to, but you cannot throw her out the people's house. This is the people's house. I want to remind you that you are here to protect the Constitution. You are here, you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States. You do not. And I want to remind you one last thing about an outside agitator. A wise man once said, whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. Never again can we afford to live with the narrow provincial outside agitator idea. Anyone
Thank
who
you
lives
so
in the
much,
United
Ms.
States
McKinney.
can never be
Next
considered
speaker.
an outsider.
Ma'am, that's your
anywhere
warning.
in
Thank
this
you.
country. I am done, and
Thank
so
you.
I will
Ma'am,
sit down
that's
now.
your warning.
No, I ain't got no warning.
Thank you. Next speaker is that, let's stop yelling out. Ma'am, that's your second warning. Please be removed from the meeting.
I will leave, because I didn't even plan on coming. But I sat there and listened to you.
Ma'am,
I'm here.
ma'am,
Shame on the way you have treated
ma'am,
Mark Matthews.
you are asked to be removed from this meeting.
The way you have treated Mark
Officers, please remove her from this meeting. You cannot make a loud exit. This goes against council rules according to the city code subsection. It said that if they persist in disrupting the meeting, that individual will be subject to arrest. Violators will be removed. Unless you want to be arrested, she needs to dip. Thank you. All right, so if she proceeds to, she's proceeding according to our subsection, she's putting herself in the category to be arrested. Let's not do this. According to our Flint City Code subsection 3110. Thank you.